What are y'all doing? Is anybody up? I want to talk tonight. Let's talk, y'all. I want to talk tonight. This world gaslit the collective for so many years. Longer than I've been alive, longer than any of us breathing have fucking been alive. We are not the first. We are not the first era of chosen ones to be gaslit. Why is that Justin Bieber song keep ringing in my head? That Yum Yum song. Now I'm hearing MVP. I did not log on here to start getting messages, but hey, if that's what happens, that's what happens, because I've been feeling like I've been considering saying something anyway, so if something comes out. Hi. Sorry to hear that. If y'all are in here, if you could leave me a like. Y'all, let's talk tonight. What do y'all want to talk about? I want to talk about God. If you're in here, if you could leave me a like. Please and thank you. Hi. If you're in here, can you leave me a like? You want me to back up? If y'all are in here, can you leave me a like? Thank you. What do y'all want to talk about? I'm trying to talk. Let's talk about things. Thank you. My day was pretty cool. Same shit, different day. Okay, we can't spam the chat, so you're gonna have to go. The people that I removed that was spamming and just being weirdos. Y'all being boring. Y'all don't have no business to tell. Y'all don't got nothing to talk about. Nothing's really wrong. Nothing's wrong. Everything's great. It's fucking gnarly. What kind of convention? I don't know. Maybe she lost her phone. Not in particular. I'm somebody, you just gotta mention the topic. Like, you gotta trigger me. I'm not really being, like, stimulated right now. Because I could talk a lot, but... boring. Oh, that's what's up. She's a travel nurse. She's probably just really tired and busy. Is it really too close? I just have a big head. All right, I'm gonna back it up. Actually, no, I'm not. Y'all don't need to see my face. Like, there's nothing else to see. I wouldn't break no rules. I live by my own rules, so I don't want to break any of my rules. Right. Hey, Joey. No one said anything about being fat. Unless there's like a message I missed or something. My God. People don't know how to be normal around fat people. Like, you just be normal. You don't gotta remind a motherfucker they're fat every 10 seconds. It's the morning wherever you're at. No, y'all wanna see my new ring? I love my ring. I can't stop looking at it. It's so pretty. Like, it's so big. Like, you cannot miss this. Like, I don't even have to say, oh, I'm married, I'm taken. I don't even have to say it. Like, you could see it from miles away. Thank you. Yes, I am married. No, I have my wedding band. We already tied the knot. I love it. I went like 3 weeks without wearing a ring because I had to get this one adjusted because it was too big. Now, mind you, okay, so see, now I'm triggered. Now I want to talk. So when my husband first bought me, so before we like obviously got married, he got me a promise ring. And that was size 5, but I could still fit a size 5, but that was like back in the day. But obviously I could still fit that ring because, like, I don't know, I think it just like adjusted. But he got me the same size when he got this ring, but we had to up it like a half a size. So it's like, no, I think that we upped it like a full size. This is like size 6. I am not size 5 anymore, but yeah. Story time over. I'm in California. Thank you. I'm from California. Okay, you enjoy your night. I love this ring. It's just so pretty. Like, it just feels like it's just me. Like, it was something about it when I first looked at it. I was like, oh yeah. Like, sometimes you just know. Obviously, I would have been okay with anything he got me, but I ain't gonna be on here for long, y'all. So what y'all want to talk about? Let's talk about something interesting. Y'all want to talk about aliens? It's like nobody wants to talk about aliens anymore. Nobody wants to argue about if the fucking world is flat anymore. Hey, what's going on? Thank you. This girl posted about the Titanic, and I was being so petty, and I was like, damn, well, good thing they didn't let black people on there. And then she replied to my comment, and she was like, actually, there was one mixed black passenger. And I said something so fucked up. I was like, oh, well, at least it was just one person. And she blocked the shit out of me. I don't give a fuck. Like, why the fuck would I care about a boat full of people who's racist? They wouldn't give a fuck about my black ass. Like, that's just like the biggest tragedy. No, worser things have happened. Worser things, like the millions of people who died in the transatlantic slave trade. That's more tragic. That's actually more tragic. Now, I don't give a fuck about the Titanic. Fuck you, actually. Did I say worser? If that's what I said, then that's what I meant. Are you like hard of hearing? Are you like stupid? Yeah, when? Keep crying. I've heard, like, there's no reason why I've heard more shit about that bullshit than I have about the gruesome details and facts about the transatlantic slave trade. Why don't y'all want to tell about that history? Why don't y'all ever want to talk about that? Let's start there. Let's start there. Actually, that's where I want to start. And like actually talk about the real shit though. They want to be acting so surprised about like rich people eating people and shit. They did all this shit before. That don't sound familiar? This ain't the worst shit in history. They did this shit to enslaved people as well. Fed our babies to alligators. Hammered nails in our newborns' heads to run tests. Separate families, rape men in front of their wife and children. Nothing new. But everybody want to act all surprised like this is some new shit. They've been doing this shit for centuries. None of it's new. So what, am I supposed to give a fuck because now it was suburban kids getting kidnapped and the shit was like, no, I don't give a fuck. All this shit is evil. All you motherfuckers are evil and you're going to hell. Enjoy it. Actually, enjoy hell. I only give a fuck about saving the people who can still be saved. But all you other motherfuckers, go to hell. And die slow, actually. I'm not here to convince nobody of shit. I'm here to remind certain motherfuckers of who they are. So if you don't want to be reminded, that's your business. You get the fuck on. I don't give a fuck. I know where I'm gonna be when I die. God willing, no time soon, but I know where I'm going. Give a fuck about your soul. Continue to sell it, bitch. You don't even know what to do with your soul or your spirit, bitch. Like, you really think somebody like cares about you not being empathetic? No one cares. Enjoy hell. Like, that's all I have to say. Enjoy hell, bitch. Yeah, they've been doing all this shit. Just now they did it publicly for hell years to white people now. So now everybody want to act all like shit is just so evil and we need a revolt. But no one gave a fuck for hell years. Motherfucker begging, oh, our lives matter and hands up, don't shoot and all that shit. Fuck y'all. Suck my dick. Fuck y'all world, fuck your government, fuck the UN, fuck all of this shit. The way that y'all got all this bullshit set up, I don't give a fuck. Let it burn. Y'all destroyed y'all own world. Y'all went and voted for this shit. I don't give a fuck if the election was rigged or not. It was too many of y'all who went and voted for this shit. You deserve everything coming your way. Now you expect a motherfucker to throw their cape on and shit. Come save the day. No one's coming to save you. Y'all are boring. They got me talking about all this demonic shit is making my nerves bad. I don't be worried about what anyone is doing. The only thing I worry about is what I'm doing, okay? I have a really big capacity to talk shit. My capacity to run my mouth is huge. Like, I can worry about what I'm doing and I can cuss you the fuck out. Like, it's crazy what I could do. Like, you have no idea. Okay, I'll take it. Hate's right next to love, ain't it? Hate ain't necessarily the opposite of love. I have a lot of hate in my heart. You're correct. I have a lot of hate for you motherfuckers like you. You're right. You're like, you on the nose. You real warm. Keep going. You might just get there. Hey, Goat, what's going on? What's bracking? I don't really... History was never my favorite subject. I always liked learning about history. Like, I have a high tolerance about it. Like, I have a high attention span for it. But I'm more of like a literature sort of like English. Like, English was my favorite genre. Paula, bitch, you gotta go, bitch. I don't got time. I'm too pretty for what? No. I must not be being mean enough. If you still focused on my outer beauty and you can't see the ugliness that's laying inside of me, I'm not being mean enough. So this lets me know that I need to be 1,000 times more rude to you motherfuckers. Sheesh. Like, what's not clicking? It's not clicking that I'm staying on business. Jill Scott is a beautiful woman. Y'all gotta like expand. I look nothing like her. She is very beautiful, but I literally look nothing like her. Y'all gotta like introduce yourselves to more fat bitches, because that's not like, there's more. Yes, me too, friend. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, bitch, you blocked. I forgot to remove you. My bad. Thanks for reminding me. Thank y'all. If you're in here, please leave me a like. Thank you. What do y'all want to talk about? Y'all just want to rage bait me. It's very easy to rage bait a motherfucker like me. I'm gonna fall for it every time, unfortunately. My hate don't lead to suffering. I be happy as fuck when I'm being hateful. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy inside. I love it. There's nothing better. See, I blame the spiritual community for this. Like, y'all be thinking, like, saying like little slogans like, oh, don't hate and love, peace, and harmony. Like, y'all really think that that's something deep to say. Y'all don't be talking about shit. Y'all don't be getting nothing done. All y'all want to do is pacify a motherfucker. You don't want to correct anything. You don't want to reform. You just want to brush over toxic positivity, fake ass, performative ass positivity. Y'all rather me get up here and act all jolly and joyful and kiss y'all ass, because that's why you're on the internet, because you need a motherfucker to kiss your ass or something. You're not gonna get none of that over here. And I ain't gonna be one of the creators you could just, I'm petty. I'm not gonna be a bigger person. I am the bigger person, very much bigger than you. But you will get cussed the fuck out. And depending on how mad you make me, I really might find your account and really just so be cool. But what do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to talk about? Okay, we finna do subscribers only chat. All right, I'll let y'all have your little fun for a little mignon. And that's over with. I'm threatening you. Thank you. If y'all are in here, if you could leave me a like, thank you. Thank you. Y'all got about like 10 more minutes. 5. To continue to be boring. Because I'm already boring. I come on here because y'all aren't boring. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, so you subscribed to me so you could get blocked? That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you for the engagement, beloved. Good looking. Ain't it crazy how they gaslit the spiritual community for so many years? Called a motherfucker conspiracy theorists and shit. This is how you know certain populations have to follow. That's just, I guess, how shit works. Everybody can't have their own mind. Everybody can't think for themselves. There has to be some sort of deliberate system that's able to monitor and guide and govern society. Shit. They want you to think anarchy is kind of chaos. I feel like anarchy is just motherfuckers, everybody worry about your fucking self. But you really can't do that. But then you really can, but you can't really do that in capitalism. Thank you, lover girl. Hey, Bobby. I ain't talking about shit. It's crazy because I could technically say I grew up in a church, but not because like my parents were really religious or nothing. Like they definitely consider themselves Christian Baptists, but they didn't go to church like that. I literally just went to church on my own accord as a kid. Like I found my own church and I would just go because that's what I like to do. That's it. I like to be in the presence of God and shit. But it's so crazy because since obviously like deconditioning myself from the church, like spiritually, and like being able to just become my own vessel, my own spirit, like outside of praising that deity, it really had me conflicted for so many years if it was okay to like not do anything, or to feel like, oh well, this is all God's plan, or that shit would really have me feeling so conflicted. Because how could you say that faith without works is basically redundant, but also say that you can't be like of this world or like worry about what's going on in the world? The poison is capitalism. Like the issue is so much bigger than just individual people, because I guarantee you, whoever is like a sociopath, whatever narcissistic person or abusive experiences that you went through, like all that shit can always be linked back to capitalism. Capitalism is, well, I listened to this guy and I really agree with this sentiment that he said. I don't follow him anymore. I need to follow him because he's probably going crazy right now. He's probably like fucking losing his mind right now. And I need to figure out who he is. I unfollowed him hella long ago. But I hella fucked with him because I like this concept on psychology. I gotta find him, bruh. I know he has so much to say because he's very knowledgeable on like narcissistic behaviors and shit. But basically he's saying like imperialism is narcissism. Narcissism is just like the trickle down example of interpersonal relationships. But if you were to look at world leaders or like the way that countries interact with each other, it's the same abusive relationship that concurs in narcissistic connections. Like it all stems from capitalism. That's the problem. Depression, everything. Like the issue is not you. You don't have fucking mental health problems because like it's something wrong with you. Like you just not doing something right, or you did some shit wrong. No, it's because of fucking capitalism. It's not designed for you to, it's not designed. It's designed for you to be a robot. It's designed for you to comply, fall in line. So if you don't fall in line, you're gonna be fucking miserable. But that's why people cling to spirituality. And if y'all are in here, if you could leave me a like, thank you. I'm hearing pure heart. Like, yeah, as long as you have a pure heart. It's so weird because I don't believe that the government is like exposing all this random shit randomly. No, they orchestrated all this bullshit and they're doing this on purpose, and they want to seem like that they're the one pulling the mask off and revealing the truth. But it's like, this is some shit y'all all knew. Fuck you. Y'all all knew about all this shit. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. If you get the fuck out of here, I'll give a fuck if you on the list or not. Like, all you motherfuckers is guilty. There's no way. And then they want to act like this is weird. I don't know. But hey, I ain't tripping as long as motherfuckers pick a side. Whatever. Rather you was down for the shit or you was faking or being weird or whatever. People gonna jump on the bandwagon regardless. They gonna jump on whichever one is not sinking. Whichever ship ain't sinking. And I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Is United States sinking? I don't know. This could be just one of those things that is just gonna blow over, or not necessarily blow over, but yeah, I could see them playing it like that. Like they just gonna play it like, oh, it was just the Trump administration. It was just them. No, you cut the head off a snake and a new one appears. Like, nigga, please. There is never going to be no established trust between the people and this government, ever. You literally just gonna have to throw the whole government away. And people be joking like, oh, just don't do your taxes. Bitch, everybody's filing for the motherfucking taxes, bitch. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. What are you talking about? There's literally no such thing as conspiracy theories. There's no such thing. This shit is fact. It's a fact now. That's a fact. Well, yeah, but no. I'm not talking about spiritual folk. We already have our own mind. I'm talking about the people who knew about all this shit already that was going down, or because it's like spiritual people, my nigga, we already knew it was happening, but maybe not necessarily knew how they was doing it. I swear to God, I was having conversations about politicians kidnapping young boys and raping them, and like I was having conversations like this at 12. None of this shit is new. This is all old ass shit. We've been talking about this shit, I swear to God, nigga. And I love that all my cousins can attest to this. They will say, Michelle has been talking about this shit our whole life. And mind you, I've always been a passionate ass bitch. So I used to really like talk about all types of shit to my cousins and shit. Just at grandma's house type shit. And I used to be trying to explain like, bro, this is really happening. I used to cry to them and shit. They used to just stare at me. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, you're hella weird. You're hella weird. What is wrong with you? Why are you worried about this? We're 10. But we didn't necessarily know how. So now that you could break down how it was really happening, all these motherfuckers who knew, you knew what was really happening. Like, you knew. You seen it with your own eyes. I don't give a fuck if you feel like you got your hands dirty with it or not. You benefited off of it. All you little rich motherfuckers, fuck you. So I'm saying they're going to jump on the bandwagon. They're going to jump on the bandwagon and act like, yeah, we're exposing them. And like, no, motherfucker, you was on it too. Fuck all y'all. I love it. It makes me feel so good. You know? Because you can get gaslit your whole life, be called crazy your whole life. Now everybody want to be spiritual and act like they know it all and all this other shit. Whatever. But go ahead. Shit. Act like it. Fake it till you make it. You're gonna have to. Fuck it. Let's all do it. Alright, cool. Let's do it then. What do y'all want to talk about? Let me get my face out your face. Oh, everything I love, I've seen a UFO before. This had to be 2019. Sometime in, was it my birthday already? Yeah, my birthday had passed. Was it? No, it couldn't have been 2020. So yeah, this had to have been either November or December of 2019. Oh, everything I love, I've seen a UFO in the sky. I do. I have really bad anxiety. If y'all are in here, can you leave me a like, please? Thank you. What? You just really don't want to believe it? Go watch the news. Watch the news. Like, I don't have to convince you. Read a book. Fuck the news. I mean, the news is lying too, but at least these old dumb weirdo ass motherfuckers don't want to lie about it no more. At least they're being honest about it. What, you think everybody lying? So everybody's just lying, right? Yeah, everybody is lying. Everybody's fucking liars. Like, what the fuck? You gotta just know things for yourself. Yep, that's exactly what it was. It looked like a star. It was in the shape of a like a stop sign. What is that? An octagon? Or is it a pentagon? Oxy is 8. Yeah, it's an octagon. But that now I just got wigged out because the Pentagon. That's some, you already know that's some voodoo ass, witchcraft ass shit they doing. So what are they trying to say? The Pentagon is the humans, the earthly spaceship or something? Because they did all that shit on purpose. It's literally, a UFO is literally a fucking Pentagon light in the sky. And then it connects to other Pentagons, my nigga. It's a fucking spaceship. And it looks like the night sky. It knows how to blend in with the stars and shit. It looks just like them. But it's a motherfucking full, like, light, my nigga, Pentagon. Like, I know what I seen. I seen that shit. And it's the same shit that everybody else was saying that they seen. I'd never tell nobody I seen it though. Because like no one's gonna believe you. It wasn't a constellation. Constellations are separate stars, like they're spaced out. This was a light figure. Excuse me. This is a light figure. like literally in the shape of a pentagon, like as if it were a light. Not fully like shaded in, like it was only like the border of a pentagon, and the rest were dark. And it looked like a fucking touch screen. Like it would light up, and then it would light up the other pentagons around it, and then it'll go black, and then it'll like keep doing that. That's what happened. I seen it with my own eyes. Well, drones, are they pentagons? Drones are like those little, are they in the shape of, are some of them in the shape of pentagons? Or all of them, huh? It was way too high in the sky. It was way, 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 way up there. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it was something weird. I know what I seen. It had to have been something. Even if it wasn't necessarily from another galaxy or whatever, it was something weird that just shouldn't have fucking been there. Because at this point, anything is possible. Like, Cloudy would have chance some meatballs and shit. Like how they was controlling the weather. They probably do have, like, machines and shit like that. Because I always felt like it was weird. Like, how you saying a nigga in the 50s or the 60s, when did he touch the moon? I could be completely off. So, you just sent a nigga to the moon and he planted the American flag on the moon and left. Y'all are lying. You're lying. I don't believe you. That's why I don't be mad at flat earthers. Because you never know. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't too hip on like Jones back then. So maybe it was a drone. Oh, yeah, maybe it was like a police drone or something. It's probably spying on that neighborhood. Like, I really got in a heated argument about flat earth. Because I'm like, I don't necessarily believe that the earth is flat. Me personally, I don't think that. But I'm not going to tell flat earthers like they're just hella wrong. Because you never know. But I know that the earth's not flat. But you never know. Maybe they just fabricating all this shit. None of this shit's real. Thank you. I just don't believe that. I think America, because we were in World War II or whatever, they was just trying to flex or like stunt flags for Russia or something, or Germany. Because the whole reason why they even made that mission is because they were trying to compete with Germany's version of NASA or whatever. So it's like, y'all just lied and just said that shit. Shut up. All y'all motherfuckers do is lie. So y'all could be weirdos and do weird shit. I will never trust nobody who just has like that stone cold face. You always see it even with people who work in the government and shit. Like, they make this face with you that just be blank. Like, as soon as you start talking about anything that's slightly maybe like this or just regular shit, as soon as you just mention the SSN or SSI, or they just act hella robotic and shit. I hope nobody I know watches me, which I know that people who probably shouldn't watch me anyway. But yeah, this old friend I had, she's like in law school or whatever, and I was having a conversation with her. Mind you, I've known this girl half of my life. For like 10 years we've been like locked in, and I'm talking to her, and I'm talking about like government shit, but not conspiracy. It was like something like personal about somebody that we knew. And I asked her, like, I guess you could say like for legal advice, and she, like, her whole face and like mood just switched up. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are programmed. This is like a cult, to where anybody who even a little bit touches the, get initiated into that shit, you just gotta act like you're not a regular human being. We're having a conversation. Why are you acting weird? Like, why the fuck? Don't let nobody be in the military. Why is there always a side of them that you cannot access? Why is it always like, something's fishy? It's a cult, and you got initiated into that shit. Sorority members, fraternity members. Yeah, I'm calling out all of that little weird ass shit. You have to get hazed and initiated and shit. Then, like, but you're just denying it. Like, you're just a liar. You're just gonna be like, no, none of that, and just do it with a straight ass face. Like, bitch, you're brainwashed. You're programmed. You don't even have your own mind no more. Like, it's like the Get Out, like the Sunken Place. Getting all up in them people mix, acting like that shit is cool. Like, you not a black motherfucker. Like, these ain't the same ones who injected hundreds of men with syphilis, who just signed up for the military thinking they was finna go save their country and shit. And y'all injected these niggas with syphilis? And then they passed that shit down, so now it's in everybody's blood. It's in everybody's shit now. Now we have sickle cell anemia. Why 9 times out of 10 a black person got sickle cell anemia, or the trait? Why is that predominant with us? Because they injected all those men with syphilis. And then did who knows? We already, you know, this processed shit, FDA approving all this shit. They don't give a fuck. I don't care. I seen a oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Truly. There was this, I seen this TikTok or whatever hella long ago, and this was basically somebody saying they worked in the insurance industry. I used to work in the insurance industry as well, the health insurance, and no, excuse me, the car insurance. I worked for health. Anyway, I think it was like Toyota. They had the option. They produced a electronic car, and they knew that it was malfunction. When they ran all the tests before they was going to do the release, they knew that there was a malfunction that could be like detrimental, that could be fatal. Like, it's something about once it crashed and it hit collision, it won't unlock your seatbelt or some shit, or it's something like just hella dangerous. These motherfuckers calculated, did the math, and figured it was easier and cheaper for them to just release the car, let however many people die, and then just pay off the lawsuit when they get sued for it. Like, it would have been more money for them to fix the issue before they released it. So I think like 40,000 people died due to this malfunction. They were successfully sued because it was proof that they, you know what I'm saying, the car is the reason why these people died. And so they just paid them off because that was cheaper than fixing the issue. So when you allow corporations to have this much power, people just think, oh, it's all about getting to the money and all this other shit, and oh well, it's just you just have to hustle to get your shit, and it's just normal for these big ass corporations to have this much domain over your human life. So you start to think like, oh yeah, well, Trump, he's a businessman, he understands how business works. Because businesses and money and capitalism is more important than human life, right? So now they're able to do shit like that, and nobody has to reap any consequences for it. But then motherfuckers wondering why CEOs is getting shot in the head and shit. That's why. That's more violent. It's just sick. I mean, just think about Ronald Reagan. Think about how Ronald Reagan went on television and said, or whoever said that they were against the thugs, or fuck that. How he invented the concept of welfare queen and like all these stereotypes and shit. All the time, y'all know that y'all doing the most egregious acts, and you know you are doing it. But every chance you get, you on TV talking about welfare queens and the black women and welfare and Section 8 and we're ghetto and black man is violent, and like with a straight face though. And you know you are the true violent, evil ass motherfucker, but stereotypes, this is how they rule the world. This is how they rule the world. They convinced a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers that their problem was immigrants. It's all them Mexicans hopping the border. Yeah. They're the reason why I'm poor. They're the reason why everything's wrong in my life. That's how weak-minded these people are. And not even to do too much, but I know a few Trump supporters in my personal life. These motherfuckers will blame you for everything wrong in their life. Like, that's how easy. It's never them. It's never them. It's never what they can control and fix and manipulate in their own life. That's why when the motherfuckers on TV talking about pointing the finger and feeding into that hatred that's already in these motherfuckers' hearts, ain't it fucked up? The same reason why they even have hate in their heart is due to capitalism. You think that's what's gonna save you? It's an evil world we live in. Hey, friend. No, I'm literally up here smoking right now. Ran, I am literally nothing. I forgot that I told y'all that I was gonna stop smoking. Yeah, it's very depressing, but it's very empowering though. At the same time, it can be empowering in the right hands. All hope ain't lost. I ain't laying down for none of these motherfuckers. Give a fuck what they talking about. I know exactly who sent me here, why I'm here. You're not finna make me fear none of that shit. I don't fear nothing. Really, it's just an analysis, because anything beyond that, I know me and mine is gonna always be straight. Trust. But like, ain't it fucked up when people ain't able to have that inner knowing? Everybody don't know that for themselves. And people really watching the news and terrified right now. Because they walk by sight. Yeah. God is good, though. I know that. God is good. All the time. All the time, right? Ooh, I say. I feel like that we needed that debrief. I felt like a little debrief. But how are y'all night going? Thanks for being in here, hanging out. If you're in here, if you could leave me a like. The enemy is the energy and the entities behind the evil, not each other. We are not each other's enemy. But we have a common enemy now. The more inhumane you are, the more like poisonous you are to human civilization, because you're inhumane. That's why psychopaths, sociopaths, people who aren't able to be empathetic. I don't do phone calls. I only do pre-recorded readings. I haven't really like considered doing calls. I think, yeah, I'm cool with just like the little pre-recorded stuff. I used to do call readings though, but I find that I'm not able to really get everything out in those sort of readings. So I prefer to do a pre-recorded, because sometimes it'll be like, I'll be in the middle of like answering someone's question over the phone, but they would eventually want to stop because like, I don't know, I guess like tension over the phone or whatever. Oh no, yes, we are definitely our biggest enemy first. That's why you know thyself. I know thyself, therefore I know thy enemy. That's the starting point for surely. Okay, go ahead and text that number that's in my description, and I'll get back to you, beloved. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate the flower. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, it's in my bio description on the channel. I'm sorry I have to be a fucking basehead. I'm hella weak. Y'all be having me dying. You be like, stop telling my business. You be like, girl, get out of my business. I'm like, look, I am not trying to be in your business, girl. Like, you asked. Life is good though. There's so much good in life. There's so many things to be happy about here too. Just as well. I think that there's more good people on earth than bad people. I think that some people are just misguided. But I really do feel that there's a majority of good people on earth. Like, I have a lot of faith in humanity. I just do. Like, it's not all bad. Because how else would we be able to still thrive and survive? Like, obviously, there's some sort of structure. There's some sort of, like, yes, the system is poisonous, is corrupt, whatever. But we've still been able to survive. But then that's also not to say, because there's people who didn't survive. Yeah. I always say, like, I'm a happy-spirited person, but I do feel like I'm a sad soul. But to say like, oh, well, we survived or whatever, that's kind of fucked up, because a lot of people didn't survive. A lot of people aren't. Man, that's going to be my next question. Like, how do you delegate your privileges on earth as a vessel who's aware self-aware and aware of their surroundings. Because that's not something I feel like spiritual community talk about. Like, we never talk about how to delegate these privileges. And I feel like it's extremely westernized. We took a lot of concepts from the East, from Asia, primarily India, and a lot of it got lost in translation, whitewashed. Hey, Marissa, babes, I got you. I see your text. You know what I'm getting at? It's like nobody really talks about, like, okay, but how do we address the elephant in the room? Like, how do we really address the elephant in the room? Like, yes, we could do shadow work. We could talk about shadow work, about like inner healing and all this other shit. But how do we do the shadow work in retaliation if the roar is spiritual? Y'all hear those sirens? They get mighty close. Okay, they went away. That was confirmation. Hey, Andrew. That was confirmation right there. It was loud as hell, wasn't it? I'm like, it was getting a little close. It was getting a little bit too close there. But I live right next to a firehouse. But I'm curious if I don't be knowing the difference. Police sound like woo 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 woo, right? Like it's more of like a screech. That was like that was more of like a fire truck, right? I think that was just a fire truck. No, nigga, I didn't been bleep before now. I know what that sound like. One time, I've been camp. No, for real, that shit is not fun. I be hating that shit. Like, man, he's not taking me. Oh, yeah. Damn, you probably hear that shit all the time. Yeah, me either. Valentine's Day is actually my wedding anniversary. Can't wait either. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Y'all, sometimes I just be writing shit down. And I'll be looking back at it like, let's see. That's interesting that they name it sirens and then like sirens like in the sea and shit. Whoa, nigga. Nigga, what? Because sirens have a fucking melody, and then once you get lured into the siren, they take you to another, like, don't they put you in, like, what's it called? Purgatory. Or they kill you, right? Don't sirens put you in purgatory? And then, like, you can't get out? It's like you're not dead, but you're not alive either. Nigga, this motherfucking sirens on an ambulance, fire truck, and police cars. Why is it called siren? Because when I go to the hospital, it do be feeling like a whole different universe. What if the hospital... Nigga. The hospital is purgatory. The hospital is fucking the hospital is purgatory and the jailhouse is fucking purgatory. Dog. Dog. The hospital and the prison system and the jail system is fucking purgatory. Are you fucking kidding me? How many other, what else is purgatory? I feel like there's other institutions. Oh my fucking God. This is another way that the government energy, they are so well delegated in the way that they perform dark magic and witchcraft on us. That's why hospitals look like that. They fucking look like purgatory. That's why they're always super bright with white walls. Everything is super bright. And then jail, what color is the jail? Usually gray. Prison cells, the jailhouse is literally either fucking gray, I want to say maybe sometimes tan, or like those sort of hues, but mostly gray. Oh, I hear brick. Brick is a whole other meaning within itself. Bro, everything is perfectly orchestrated down to the T. That's why they make this shit look like the way that it looks. And I believe that because, hey Jen, how are you, friend? I believe that shit because this is all new world shit. Hospitals didn't always look like that. And prisons didn't always look like that. They used to wear striped black and white. Why orange all of a sudden? This isn't just a random fashion choice change. They didn't give a fuck how the prisoners looked, for real. Why orange? You could say, oh, because it's a bright color and blah, blah, nah. Everything is fucking orchestrated. Everything is on purpose. Wow. I can't believe God just told me that prison, jail, and the hospital are fucking purgatory. I can't. And I shit you not, ever since, okay, so I ain't gonna lie. I visited the Looney Tune clinic a couple years ago. I think this was in 2023. I think 2023. Let me think. Yeah, it was 2023. And ever since then, every time I go into a hospital, I be having panic attacks. Like, it's the beep, 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 and the nurse is talking, like the whole sound of a hospital. It's a trigger for me now. I can't even. It's a trigger for me. They did what they needed to do to me when I went to that hospital. Nigga, they don't ever have to worry about seeing me again in their life, okay? They did their big one. Whatever witchcraft they got going on in the Looney Tune clinics and shit. A bitch like me, it works on bitches. That shit's designed just for bitches like me who I know how to go sit my ass down. I know how to fucking control myself now. Shit, because you will not see me on the other side, nigga. You will not see me on the other side. I'm going to always be on this side and be free. I'm gonna fuck. Nigga, they took all my jewelry from me. They made me take off my bonnet. I couldn't have none of my personal possessions. And I was like, bro, like, they do that shit on purpose. They do that so they could literally separate you from your identity. Because I felt it as soon as they took my shit. I was like, oh. And then I swear to God, after that, something just clicked and I chilled out. I chilled the fuck out. All those 3 days, I didn't say shit. And I just chilled out. And then they sent the lady to talk to me and then it was all good. But yeah, hell no. Absolutely not. Why do you do it? God is so good. Oh my God, God is so fucking good. When you do it, thank you, friend. Yeah, I be getting Dutchess sometimes. Like if it's around my cousins and then me just smoking that. I like Dutchess because it's still like a strong hit or whatever. I used to smoke Swishers. That's how I first started smoking with Swishers. That's the that should let you know how old I am. We was literally smoking Swishers for hella long, and then out of nowhere, Backwoods came. And I'm still a fiend. Tisk tisk. And then a motherfucker though. I like being an OG. It's fun. It's fun here. God is good. We live to see another day. That is a blessing. Everybody don't have that. I don't want to be 50 years old and miserable and shit. I want to be happy when I turn 50, 60, 70. I want to be proud. I still want to look forward to the future at 70. I want every day to be beautiful and perfect. This ain't the only time I could be excited about the future. This ain't the only time I could be present and enjoy life. No matter the obstacles. Period. Yeah, I'm just talking your ear off. I think it's hella funny that you have Drisky as your profile picture, friend. Hell week. That one song. Yeah, I'm happy right now. Like, life is so worth it. It's worth it. I remember I was having a conversation with somebody, and she was like really hella mad because she wanted to like shame me for having kids. And she's like, if you know how fucked up the world is, like, why would you have kids? I'm like, why do I have to fear? Like, everybody's gonna co-create. We're gonna co-create regardless. My kids are gonna be able to prosper and achieve things and break generational curses just like I was able to. The world is a beautiful place, and that's what they're gonna focus on. They're gonna focus on the beauty of the world and what they can control to contribute to the greatest good. Like, people really want to act like parents are the reason why the world is shitty, and like, I understand and respect for your personal situation, not having kids. I completely get that. But it's like, see, the world sucks. Why would you have kids? It's like, first of all, kids exist. There's never going to be a point in time where kids do not exist. We will always procreate. First of all, you're not even putting in any effort or energy in cultivating a world that is safe for children. If you care so much about them, why aren't you actually assisting in the betterment of their environment? Because kids are already here. This concept of like imaginary kids and, oh, I'm never having kids. Okay, but there's kids here right now, though, and y'all not doing shit to do anything, to change up, switch up anything. So you really don't give a fuck. Y'all really just resentful towards your parents because your parents didn't give a fuck about you. They treated you like a burden. They shitted on you. You feel like life just fucking sucks. You wasn't able to cultivate no love in your heart. So that's so much, so abundant that it's overfloweth. Your cup don't overfloweth. Mm-mm. That's fighting words. If y'all just want me to talk y'all ear off, I could do that. I surely can. Hey, but I thought about Steve Jobs yesterday. I'm like, so what really happened to that nigga? He was probably finna snitch him out or something. So yeah, y'all killed Tupac and Leah and all that. You did all that shit. You tried to fucking gaslight everybody for hella years, and you know you did it. People don't want to believe when they say, "Oh, the government, the CIA put crack in the neighborhoods." They don't believe that. They really want to believe that black people went to Colombia themselves in the '60s and got that shit and just came back with hella packs. No, there was no vast migration of African Americans during that time, but there was a lot of CIA monitoring. There was a lot of CIA killings. There was a lot of that shit going on. Why is it so hard to believe that they did something? Why is it so hard to believe that? Of course they did it. It's like this the veil of protection that the government had over so many people for so many years was the thought that because I'm in a suit and I'm in a suit and tie and I dress proper and I speak on the podium and this is the proper way of talking like this in English and all this white supremacy shit, I have integrity or I'm the right one. And like they really use shame and fear over the people in order to have like hide so much shit behind the curtain. Once you pull that motherfucker back, it's so much shit behind it. It's like, of course, these are the ultimate powers of the world. Of course they're doing these things. They're powerful. Of course. It's like common fucking sense. You can't get up on a fucking jet plane right now and go to Timbuktu if you want to, but they can. Look at the access that they have. And you think that they're not abusing it? Regular, look, go fucking find a random ass motherfucker on the street. Even they are taking full advantage of the resources that are available to them. So why the fuck wouldn't somebody who has all this power? It's because they sit up and flodge that they really convince people that they have integrity. That, oh, well, look how I got here. I have all this money. I'm better than people who are poor because I worked for it. And the whole time, that's not the story. But we are cognitively set up to believe that somebody who has money is automatically more intelligent, or automatically on a higher moral compass. It's crazy. Oh, well, at least they got money, though. Oh, but they getting money, though. Like, what the fuck? So that should let you know all this cover up in public, all this respectability politics and policing the way that people talk. Oh, you cuss too much. Oh, you're too aggressive. You want to police the way I talk and shit and make it seem like I'm the boogeyman of the world, right? The whole time, we're not the boogeyman. People of color are not the boogeyman. It's been this white cracker bitch this whole time. It's been this motherfucker with the cufflinks and the hard bottoms. white collar male, the biggest criminal on the planet. Have you ever seen this movie called The Menu on Netflix? Anna Taylor Johnson, I think that's her name, plays in it. You know what I was just thinking about? Like, y'all know how, like, Justin Bieber supposedly was abused and shit? I'm thinking about all these other celebrities, right? And it's what also makes it non-believable to believe that they did all this gruesome shit is how normal they act. There's pictures of Bill Clinton and Donald Trump hugged up naked and shit in the bed, and then it's like, whoa, like all these years y'all was just sitting playing, just sitting in everybody's face. And you know what I mean? Jay-Z all on the list and shit. This nigga just making music, Beyonce just dancing her ass off and shit. And the whole time y'all is really, huh? So y'all really just acting normal. But whatever, I was finna say, like, imagine how much blackmail they're in. Because, yeah, like, okay, whatever, you want to be an up-and-coming artist. Once you sell your soul, you sign that contract, it's over. It's over. So I'm saying they able to act normal because they have to act normal. They have to act like they're all psychopaths. Every single one of them. You're a fucking psychopath. You're a fucking psycho. That's the only explanation. They're all psychs. They're all narcs. All of them. You're not able to just be normal when you know all that shit is happening. We are the glitch. The glitches is what gets targeted. Because it's a apparent blemish. It's like a big ass pimple on your face. Everything else is in order, and then boom, they get to you. You're the glitch. It's easy to point you out. That's why you constantly targeted. The Matrix will notice you. And the gatekeepers of the Matrix will notice you as well. The monitoring spirits. They're monitoring you because you're a glitch. Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think I'm satisfied with talking y'all ear off. The world is disgusting. They teach all this shit in history and shit, and then turn around and be still doing the shit. They thought, because they thought they were literally gonna get away with it. They thought that they successfully kept this shit under wraps. So it's like, wasn't no whistleblower. All this shit is orchestrated. Because who was it, like, what? Oh, so it just took one person? Just one person realized that this shit was happening, so then they wouldn't snitch? No, everybody knows. Everybody knew. The Supreme Court, all these lawyers, politicians, they're all in on it. So, no. Nobody just randomly came and was able to arrest Jeffrey Epstein out of nowhere because somebody like sent, like, you know what I'm trying to say? No, this was all orchestrated. Y'all decided, okay, it's time to expose the facts or the truth of what's really going on, or the shit that we really been doing, because y'all are doing it. Everybody's doing it. Even the people try to act like they're the ones exposing it. Y'all, I literally got high. I don't know, I'm gonna delete this. But thanks for hanging out with me. I love y'all.